When all you do is cover gang content, you got to find you somewhere every now and then where you get you a peace of mind at. A nice, quiet location, quiet spot like this, and get your think on. Because once you consume so much of this, it kind of get a hold to you, get to you. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, hit the gym on some days, and other days like this, I find me a cool little location. Have me some good tea in the morning, man. Real peaceful right here. There ain't nothing but me and the birds. Seen a few rabbits run by here. Cool little morning for me. Hopefully everybody had a good 4th of July. Now I want to speak about something though. Yesterday I took the day off, got me some rest in. Didn't really indulge with too much outside activity. I don't really go outside on the 4th of July or New Year's. I don't like anything that resemble them gunshots, but I heard them last night. So waking up in the morning to something peaceful, man, is good. But this is what I want to talk about, y'all. Look, I want to talk about y'all homies, y'all homeboys, people that's close to you. And a lot of y'all already know this. But for the ones that don't, I'm going to spit it so you can get it real quick. We seen the video a couple of days ago where the older gentleman came to the internet to expose his homie getting the DP, getting whooped on. Now, this is the thing about this. It's always them people that's close to you. It's always them friends, the ones who want to see you fail. They don't want to see you prevail. They want to see you fail. It's always the jealous people that going to keep your name in their mouth because you the one that's cracking. You the one that's popping. You the one that got the attention. You the one with the motion. When you the one with the motion, the ones who don't got it, the only way they could get their name up or step their game up is by stepping on somebody that got more action than them or trying to bring them down to give them some relevancy, right? But it don't work like that. When it's on you and you the one, when it's in you, you the chosen one. There's nothing that nobody could do to take that from you. Nobody. But when you got your partners who the ones spreading negativity about you, them your enemies. Not the dudes who done something to you. The people who done something to you, them the people who supposed to do something to you because what you involved in. If you wasn't involved with that, you wouldn't have that to worry about, right? But your partners, your homies, the ones who call your road dogs, them are the enemies, man. Watch them. Watch their behavior. Not all of them, but some of them, especially the ones you didn't grow up with. Especially the ones that didn't come to your house. Your mama made them food when y'all ate, or vice versa. His mama made dinner. She made sure that you ate when you spent the night over at them houses. And even some of them friends then took out close friends, right? But these new dudes that you meet, some of these older dudes whose names might have rung bells back in the days from the street activity, their name ain't ringing bells no more. You know, we living in a whole new time now. They might have been known locally. They might have been known a city or two over. But when you that guy and you that one and you popping, you known state to state. Everybody know you because now we have a new way to get more information now. People can see your face more now on this internet than they used to by just seeing you ride through the neighborhood. In the neighborhood, you might have been a fear factor. In the neighborhood, you might have been a G. But now people not looking at you like that no more. You might not have that bag you had back in the days. You might not got that respect of having them riders and them killers that was with you because a lot of them dudes then died off. When I seen that dude expose his homie, I'm going to tell y'all what it remind me of. When I had the back and forth content with Spody Face about 2 weeks ago. And when he started naming people, even though some of the stuff that he was saying, it was for content based, but when he started naming and talking about I would be over there, I purposely done what I did for a reason. And I don't expect everybody mental to be there to understand. So you got to understand who makes it comfortable for people to feel like they could do certain things and do certain stuff. And then you sit back and you wait and you say, I want to see who go stand up for you and say, nah, that didn't happen. This didn't happen. But you see your homies online doing everything else, promoting this. They doing this. But not one of them said, Oh, no, that ain't true with the homeboy. Because some of them don't care. Some of them look at what you doing is different from what they might be doing. See, they might be still over here doing this, so they can't relate to what you're doing. But at the same time, they want to get their name up and their fame up in the world that you created for yourself. So they want to be the guy in your position, right? So anyway, back to what I was saying. Once I seen that and recognized that, I said, okay, now I got to find out who the mole is. Who makes it comfortable for dudes to speak on you? The same thing with Shooter. Who made it comfortable for this information to feel like it has to be released to the public? Got to be somebody you know. You know, the real move that I wanted to make when that boy did what he did, I really wanted to take him out the game. See, that's the old way of me thinking. The old way of me thinking, I'm going to be there, I'm going to be square, I'm going to knock you down. We going to let it go where it's going to go after that. But the smart me now is like, this is not your problem. This could be resolved. This could be blown over. This could be whatever it's going to be what it's going to be. But you have a more serious problem when this is over with. Who made this possible? Who made a guy feel comfortable? You see what I'm saying? That's why you got to think. That's why you got to find places like this every morning. This is different from me sitting at the office doing a reaction video. This is outside in a peaceful location. I'm peaceful, man. It's peaceful right here. Nice and peaceful. But back to what I was saying, you got to ask yourself, who are your friends, man? Know your friends. Everybody ain't a friend. That friend stuff is overrated. People are not the same. If you got more power, more motion, more than what they got, they see you dancing and moving amongst the stars, quite naturally, they gonna get jealous. When dudes ask, hey, you know your homeboy such and such? It's gonna just be them and whoever they talking, you and whoever they talking to, or whoever they talking to. They gonna make you look like you the sucker because they wanna be the one to look good. At this age, your only friends gotta be the people that's close to you, your brother, your sister, your uncles, mama, grandmother, grandfather, them people. You might got one or two friends. Everybody ain't your friend, man. I got homies that call me from jail. I send them a few dollars, send them a few tools and fuse. I know how I feel to be up in there. I got a partner who locked up right now. Make sure his money on the phone when he called. You know, but at the end of the day, he know Rock a real nigga. These dudes on the internet, you got to understand something. These are not enemies. These are not your enemies. These are jealous individuals and also content creators. You can tell the guys who jealous, the guys who talk about you every single day. I seen a guy yesterday that talks about another content creator on the 4th of July. That's how much I pay attention to stuff. On his video, he looked it out of shape. He looked it unhealthy. The environment that he was in didn't look intriguing, didn't look interesting. Nobody around him looked like they was having fun. It looked like they was mad he had his camera out creating content. Now, the guy that he talks about every day, I seen his video. Partners around him. Everybody seemed happy. It seemed like it was fun going on over there. And maybe that's the reason why these guys jealous. They don't got their life in order. They don't got things in their life. So they want to prove to the internet that you ain't nothing and they the ones, but they're really jealous at you because they broke and they can't get in that position you in. So a lot of this stuff you see on here be jealous behaviors. Some of these dudes trying to get their channels cracking. They trying to get the numbers you getting. So they gonna talk about you. I don't think all this stuff is jealousy. I think some of this stuff is people trying to get on and get their paper up. But you do got dudes that's jealous. The ones who run content on you every single day, them are jealous guys, man. Them are sick individuals that need help. See, a lot of us look at a lot of stuff as all content, but you have some sick-minded people. People that need some real counseling, people that need some real help. And we thinking they just doing an amazing job with tearing down this YouTube or whoever they going at, but they really need help, professional help. You can look at their life. You can look at unhealthy they are. You can look at some of the dudes that you see on here every single day. A lot of them is miserable, and this is their outlet. You know, if they not doing a reaction and they on here every day, and they don't look like they got nothing going on but the same stuff that we've been seeing, no progression, no progress, just on here talking about somebody every day, they life miserable. They woman don't even want them in the house. They girl don't want them in the house. That's why they outside every day doing content. But anyway, man, this was a short video, man, just me releasing, you know, some steam. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man, and knock out my first video. It's Compton Rick Robert, Compton Rick Rock TV. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. I want to do something different today, show y'all one of my peaceful locations. I'm gone.